Welcome to Sly News right here. It's one on Mr. Sly Media. That's right. I'm back in my old location right here doing my YouTube review. And you already know what this is about. The new Superman movie that just dropped this past weekend. I'm finna do my review on it. I know y'all saw my added the reaction about it. Thank you for all the love. Everybody showed for all the views for watching my added the reaction of it. This movie is good. I love it. It's so comic booky, so comic accurate. I love the Superman. It felt like watching the cartoon Superman or watching the Justice League Superman. That's why I loved it so much. That's why I liked it. I mean, Nicholas Holt, he is an excellent Lex Luthor. He killed it. He was like a straight up hater. Like, I just don't like you. It's like in wrestling when you have that heel character that plays a good job being a heel. Where you're like, yo, I just don't like you. That's it. That's my whole thing. Like, I don't have a reason for it. I just don't like you. So that was fun, man. Entertaining with Nicholas Holt. Crypto the Superdog, that was fun. Seeing the Crypto Superdog as well, because I grew up on watching that series as well. Also, as well, David Cornsweet is our Superman. He embodies it and everything. And me and him, excellent. Me and him are actually exactly are the same age as well. So yes, like he embodies this Superman. Like I said, he grew up on the cartoon and nostalgia like I did. So he understands and he kills it as Superman and all that. I love the actress as well that played Lois Lane. Also, so so good. The Jimmy Olsen character, that was a standout for me. I love Jimmy Olsen. I would like even a TV series of him at a Daily Planet. I would like to see something like that, like a spinoff in that kind of way. That was good. So I enjoyed that as well. So this movie pretty much, we kind of just see starts off action, which I kind of like. It starts off as action, so it pretty much shows like Superman. He's fighting with Lex Luthor that has his clone, kind of like a Bizarro type clone that's fighting him, and all that. We don't find out he's a clone though till the end of the movie per se. So that's pretty much this whole story about, and Superman trying to understand the consequences and everything and stuff that's going on in the world and everything, learning about hope, and also as well about his parents, what their real whole reason why they came down there for, not him for him just to protect Earth, but kind of like take over and control Earth and all that. He learns that, but his dad gives him the words of wisdom and everything, which is something we all should go by. His dad does. His dad says that it's not about your parents, it's about you. It's about your decision making, your life, your actions, and all that. So, you know, that was good to see that. Then also as well, bear with me. I'm talking about a lot in this video in such amount of time. I'm not gonna take up too much of y'all time on this video. Try to make short and simple as possible. Also as well, we got Hawk Girl and Green Lantern in this Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern in this film. I like both of them. They were entertaining as well. I enjoyed them a lot in the film and stuff. I can't wait to see what they do in the Peacemaker television show, and also how Nathan Fillion does in the Green Lantern spinoff. Interesting to see that. And I got to talk about the main person, the man that stood out for me in this film, Mr. Terrific, the brother. Oh man, that one scene where like he goes, takes out all the people when they go help Superman when he's like stuck in this other realm that Lex Luthor has him in. Oh man, like yo, like Mr. Terrific, he kills it, man. And it's a brother doing. That's why I love it to see a brother doing this, take over the scene. Like we haven't really seen this since like you know, Black Panther, like a brother just taking over the lead and all that. And he's like a straight up a show stealer, a scene stealer in this film. Even this one line when he's like, "Get out the way, I'm Mr. Terrific." And when he does that scene, I'm like, oh man. Like, he kills it, man. It's an actor to play Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific to me is definitely the standout for this film. I definitely like to see him and Jimmy Olsen, the main two out of this film, in spinoffs. I would love to see both of them in a spinoff. And I didn't think I was gonna like Mr. Terrific's films. That's why I'm so shocked and I love it. But I did not think Mr. Terrific would be such like a standout like in this film. So I was shocked about it that him and Jimmy Olsen to me were my favorites of the whole film. They stole the show. So like I said, man, I enjoyed it. Definitely was entertained by watching this movie. Definitely a good film. I give it an 8.5 out of 10, maybe 8.8 out of 10. That's how much I love it, maybe because I'm a superhero fan. I can clearly see in the background. That's why for sure, why I say this probably was like my one of my favorite films. I don't know between that and Sinners. I gotta watch Sinners again. But this Sinners is a close number one, barely beating Superman by a little inch and all that. But this and Superman, my favorite two films of the year so far, Sinners and Superman. No, but I give it, like I said, an 8.8 out of 10. Like, this movie is that good to me and all that. It definitely has rewatchability to me and all that. So, the DCEU, DCU, like, it's in good hands and all that. And Gun We Trust, I said it from the beginning. I've been saying this since the beginning. In Gun We Trust, and that's what it looks like. In Gun We Trust, that's right, for certain, man. Definitely, man. So I like I said, Superman. This like I said, this movie is dope. And a lot of cameos in this film as well. We got John Cena's Peacemaker in this film. Maxwell Laura pops up in this film. We even got Supergirl pops up at the end of this film as well, setting up her movie that's coming out. I can't wait to see that because I heard it's supposed to be like a spaceship type movie. So I'm getting James Gunn might have it a Guardians of the Galaxy type of style type film. So I can't wait to see that as well. So a lot, like I said, a lot of good cameos in this film as well. So, like I said, this film is entertaining and all that and everything. Like I said, some people I understand won't like it. It's more of a comedy type film than but that's what Superman is. That's why I like it because Superman is more comedy like. I mean, more lighthearted. That's what Superman is. Batman is more the dark and everything. So I like that James Gunn even said this. All his films are going to have different tones in it. So we might in the Batman film we're gonna get more of that serious tone. Supergirl film is more different, not gonna be more a comedy, more serious tone kind of in her film. So, like I said, I like that literally like James Gunn invited Superman. The Superman we grew up watching as me as a kid, and all this is like the Superman, and all. So, man, it's like I said, this movie is definitely fun, definitely dope, man. If you haven't seen it, please check out Superman. And all. I can see why the movie's taking over the internet. Why it's number one movie in the world right now. It's so good and dope, man. Definitely. Like, DC is back, and DC looks like it's heading in the right direction. And I'm going to say it again in this video. In Gun We Trust. Definitely. In Gun We Trust, man. No. So, also as well, they have two after credit scenes. One is just they just show Superman and Crypto looking at something in the sky. Then also as well, they have another end credit scene where they show Mr. River Superman looking at something. That's not really, it's not like I said, just looking at the wall if it's cracked and Mr. River has to fix everything because of what Lex Luthor had messed up on when he was trying to put everybody in different worlds and all that. So put everybody, like I said, split the world in half and everything like that. So, for me, like I said, it's still a good film, but like I said, both of the mid-credit and post-credit scenes don't really lead to any film. I even feel like that Supergirl scene in the end when they show her taking the dog away because Crypto's actually her dog. Crypto's still a little bit himself in the film, how he acts. But I feel like for certain that Supergirl scene should have been more of a post-credit, mid-credit scene instead of like in the film. But, it still worked. It still was good and all. But that's just me being nitpicky about this movie. But this movie is good, and maybe, like I said, so much of the cameos, it didn't disrupt the film. It all balanced well, but maybe it was so much that wouldn't get that much into, like I said, more of a Superman story like that for the most part. And all with all the cameos and other stuff going on in this film. But I thought the second film, we might get more of that Superman story with him just being, mostly probably would be him, more solo arc with Superman. So, and all, it may be in the second film. But like I said, all in all, this is a good film, solid film, man. I enjoyed it. I loved it a lot, man. Like I said, definitely one of my favorite movies of the summer. Probably my number one movie this summer because Sinners didn't really come out during the summer. Came out during the spring, per se. But yeah, like, but something like Superman, definitely, man. My favorite movie of the summer right now. Unless anything else come out and change it. But like I always say, if you like the content, don't hesitate to subscribe button. This Sly News right here. It's on Mr. Sly Media. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed night. Stay tuned. Any other big movie news or reviews, any big movies or any big news or anything like that, I will talk about on this channel. And stay tuned. I will do After Action of Fantastic Four that comes out in 2 weeks. Definitely do an After Action out of that. Y'all be blessed and have a good night.